Hello there, and welcome to the Pint-Sized Healing Podcast. My name is Max Thompson. Let's get started. So, it's that time of year where loneliness is a word that we hear a lot about because so many people experience loneliness over the holidays. And I wanted to just talk to you about that a little bit today. Way back when, and this was really way back when, because it was it was my first ever boyfriend who said to me that loneliness is nothing else than the expectation of company that isn't fulfilled. And I think that there is a lot of I think there's a truth to that because I think there's so many expectations we have around the holidays that it is very difficult to live up to those expectations, and loneliness is one aspect of that expectation and how it falls short, because there's so much emphasis on romance and family and togetherness around the holidays. I mean, the TVs fill up with holiday specials and Christmas movies, and they're all about, you know, magical togetherness. If people didn't get along, then they magically now do get along, and the Scrooges in this world magically, find kindness and compassion and just in time for Christmas morning, and it can be really tough to not give in to that expectation we have of the holidays, of how we should be celebrating and who we should be celebrating with. And I think that kind of causes us to feel a little bit lonely, especially if we've had cut contact with our families, or if we've divorced our partners and we're no longer part of the family that we had envisioned ourselves to be. I often say as well that around this time I do kind of miss a family of origin. But having said that, I don't miss my family of origin. I don't miss the people in my family. I miss the idea of family. I often call it the orphan feeling, because you kind of feel, you feel all alone in this world. It is a very lonely place to be, but I think it's more to do with feeling that you want to be part of a family than specifically wanting to be in contact with the people who have abused you. And maybe it does feel a little bit like, no, it's the actual people that I miss. But I ask you to consider, is it the person that they are that you miss, or is it the person you wish they were that you miss? Because there is a distinct difference between those two. Of course, I want to say, because rationally I know that you understand that to be true. But it can be sometimes difficult to see the difference within our own thoughts and desires. So if loneliness is a common feeling, and if it has to do with our expectations, then perhaps it is worth considering altering our expectations of the holidays in order to not be disappointed when unrealistic expectations aren't met. So, there's lots of ways that you can reconsider how you're going to approach the holidays. We've got quite a few resources on that on our website as well, how you can go about building new traditions, building new expectations, and building holidays that work for you in your current situation, rather than holidays that work for fictional characters in Christmas movies. It could make your life that little bit more fun if you're actually trying to make it good for you rather than good for people who don't exist. So with that, I'll leave you and I'll see you next week. Bye.